Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Photoshop series. Today, I'm going to talk about one of the most important aspects in graphic designs, and that is fonts. I've been receiving a whole lot of questions on where to download fonts, what type of font to use in your various designs. And today I'm going to take you through some commonly used font and also share with you some font pack that will help you in your graphic design process. By default, your operating system, either you are using Windows or Mac, come with some pre-installed font. So whenever you install your Photoshop application, or even when you are using your Microsoft Word application or any other application where fonts are required, you realize that you already have some pre-installed fonts. So for instance, when I go to the type 2 and I select the type 2 and I select this font pane, I'm going to see a whole lot of fonts. Somebody will ask if I installed all these fonts myself. As I said earlier, your operating system comes with some inbuilt font, but most of them too I install them. So you might be wondering which type of font to use in your various designs. And my answer is it all depends on you and what you want to achieve. So as you go through, we have so many fonts that you can play around with. So to begin with, you can go through some of them and see how they are. So quickly, let me select this one and let's see how it looks like. So I'm going to type anything, let's say photo. Sorry, the color is white, so we are not going to see it on the white background. So let me change it to black. So I'm going to type Photoshop. Okay, so this is how the font looks like. So we can change this font. You can play around the font pane to select different type of font. Then as you hover over the font, you are going to see the changes. So see, we have various type of them, and one of the most common fonts that I use in almost all my projects is Montserrat. Yes, this font is used by most designers, and I also use Gotham Black, Scott, a whole lot of them. Depending on the type of design that I'm doing, you can also go through some of them and note down some few that you like to use in your project. So I think that is that. Today's to the next question. So many people ask where you can download fonts, and we have so many websites to download fonts. You might see some fonts in someone else's design and the font is very nice. You want to use that same font in your design, but you don't know the name of the font to go and search and download it. Then today I have a solution for you. I've put together some files containing fonts, and I have about 10,000 fonts, over 10,000 fonts for you. So I'm going to teach you how you are going to install some of these fonts. I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that if you want to download and install this font, you can easily do that. So this is the font. We have part 1 and part 2. So the part 1 contains 5,000 and the part 2 also contains over 5,000 fonts. So let's go through some of the fonts. So when you open the folder, this is the part 1. We have so many fonts as you can see. So you can scroll through 5,000 fonts in this folder. So you can scroll through, look for the type of font that you want. So quickly I'm going to install one of them and use one of them in Photoshop so that you know how to install it. So let's say we want to install, let's go down a bit. Okay, let's choose this one, Alfredo. So we want to install this font, that is Alfredo. So what I have to do is I have to double click on the font that I want to install, then head over to the top. As you can see, we have print and we have install. So hit the install and wait for the font to install. Now the installation is over. So close this window and take note of the name of the font, that is Alfredo. So now let's head to Photoshop. So I'm going to select this text and I'm going to look for the font that we just installed. So the name is Alfredo. So let's search for Alfredo. Yes, so this is it, Alfredo. So we select Alfredo and then we have been able to successfully install and use the font in our design. So we have so many fonts, so many of them, over 5,000 in this folder. Let's check the other one too. Yes, so one advantage is that with this one you can see a preview of how the font looks like before you install. So as you can see, so many designs. So you go through, look for the one that you like to use in your project and you download it. Finally, I want to share this font pack with you. If you are watching this on YouTube, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, send me a screenshot and I'll send you a link to download this font pack. And if you are watching this on TikTok, click the link in my bio. There is a YouTube link in my bio. Click on the link, it will take you to YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, screenshot and send the screenshot to me and I'll send you a link to download this font pack. Thank you and see you in the next video.